We're not doing business with that guy. This was a huge mess. But so the only thing really holding the company back right now is me.
Good morning.
How you doing?
Good, yourself?
Good. You get some good footage of the guys?
Yeah, yep.
And did you ask them
For the reel, the Christmas?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, we got some good content from that.
Cool. What was the consensus? Presents for me is always on Christmas Day.
Do you guys prefer opening gifts on Christmas or Christmas Eve?
Christmas, definitely.
Christmas,
maybe
what?
one on Christmas Eve.
One, just to get it started?
So we actually celebrate Christmas
Eve, yeah.
They'll stay up until midnight?
Yeah. So you party, right? Christmas Eve, you eat, you know, and then once midnight hits,
Party starts.
Disbursement. That's what the kids stay up for.
yeah. All right, how's everything going work-wise?
Doing great. We're wrapping up here the season. About to be the off season. It'll be a quick turnaround, and before you know, we'll be in spring cleanups and then mowing again.
So during cleanup season, both spring and fall cleanups, we always get hammered with a bunch of one-off clients. So you have to be wary of these people because number one, you don't know their history, you don't know them personally, you've never done business with them before, and oftentimes what happens is these people call for a quote, they get the quote, they accept it, and then they start complaining for one reason or another. I simply just drop those people because those aren't ideal clients. So one guy in particular reached out for a quote the other day, and when people request quotes from us, we send an email and a text message letting them know that we received their quote and that we'll be reaching out. And then this guy actually received an email to schedule a call with me in my calendar. So I can see in Service Autopilot that he received our emails. He definitely got my text because everybody gets text messages, and he just hasn't scheduled a call with me. So I sent him a text yesterday. I said, "Hey David, it's Steve at RA Lawns here. Thanks for reaching out. I also sent you an email to schedule a quick call with me. It looks like you received that because we can see that people open emails in Service Autopilot, which is very helpful. Please find a time and day here." And I left my calendar link. We use Calendly for scheduling appointments. I left him my calendar link, and then he got back to me right away. He said, "Tonight is my son's basketball game, and I'm running late. Honestly, I'm not looking for any sales pitch. Really just want a price on a one-time cleanup. Do you guys do one-time cleanups, or are you only selling weekly plans?" So right off the bat, this guy's telling me about his personal problems. I don't care that he's running late. He's not interested in a sales pitch, and I wasn't going to give him a sales pitch. I just had to chat with him to grab the info for the quote. So this guy clearly is not an ideal client. So I simply replied back. I said, "Okay, thanks for reaching out, David. Good luck." We're not doing business with that guy. I can already tell that he's going to be a problem. So to prevent that from becoming an issue, I just don't take his business. I say thank you and good luck. Simple. Yeah. And I've got a ton of clients who we never hear from. In fact, I had one guy reach out to me. I'm like, "Who is this guy? I've never heard from him. He's been with us for years." I mean, I know things will come up. There may be issues from time to time. But if I never hear from clients, that's a good thing. And to ensure that we do hear from those clients, we always send out an end-of-year survey to all of our clients, and we get their feedback. So I'm not sure if that guy had filled out the survey form, but it's just one more way that we can check in on our work, even if we don't hear from clients throughout the year. But to not hear from a client for a year or two straight, put in a season's worth of work and not hear from them, that's fantastic. That's an ideal client. So we print for new employees a company handbook. And Justin and I revise this every winter. We look at this, we make changes to it. It was last revised in 9/18/24. I can't remember what changes we made. I think we added this list here. Who to contact for what. It's got general manager, which is me, and it has a list of things that they can contact me for. So I've been doing this the last 2 years without a production manager, which is extremely difficult. Anybody who runs a business know that in order to grow the company, you need guys in place where you can delegate and not focus on the minutia and focus on growing the business. So we have a guy now, his name is Ant, and he's got production and operations manager experience, and I think he's going to work out great. So the only thing really holding the company back right now is me, because I'm a limited resource. There's only so much I can do. There's only so much time in one day. If I can dump half my workload onto Ant, then that frees me up to do things that I enjoy, which is marketing and sales, which is what's really going to take us to the next level next year. So getting back to the handbook, we do print this for new employees, and it's got all of our company policies and rules and stuff like that. So we print this for the guys, they sign it, there's an accompanying quiz that goes with it. And then I always provide the guys with a foreman handbook, and that's a foreman binder that's in their trucks, and it's a copy of the handbook, so they can reference it anytime they want. Noah has been with us now, this is his first full week. He joined us, I think, on Wednesday of last week or the week before, and he's working out great. I have no complaints with Noah. I trust him. I'm not even worried about the garage at this point because he's so good. So let's go talk to Noah. Why don't you just tell Nico maybe a little bit about your background and how you ended up here in Rhode Island?
Absolutely. So background, I'm from Portsmouth, Virginia originally, born and raised, and lived in Stanton for several years, and met my closest friends of all time there, and they came up here to pursue grad school and city life opportunities, and it was like a year of staying in the small town, and I couldn't take it anymore. I had to get out and spread my wings. I've always been a city guy. It's funny working out in the country. It's like driving. It reminds me a little bit of my drive back in the valley, but it's totally different up here, just totally different. I had my own landscaping business for a little while. It was just a one-person crew. I would get people to help me out when I could, and I wanted to be a part of something bigger because I know I couldn't do it all myself, and I'm young and I'm inexperienced, and I wasn't really ready to handle employees, and that just seemed like too much, and I don't know, this seemed like a good outfit. They were the first people to reach out to me, and out of all the places I applied to, probably applied to 120 places, and this is the only one that really got back to me and gave me straight answers, and I don't know, I just felt comfortable with it.
So this garage was an absolute pigsty for much of the year, even until the last couple of days. So we had a Christmas party last night, and Noah took it upon himself to really clean the garage well, and it looks fantastic. You come in here, things look organized, and you had mentioned appearances mean a lot to you.
Yeah.
And I'm glad they do, because they mean a lot to us as well. If we have a new hire who comes in here and the garage is a mess, he's going to say, man, this company doesn't have their shit together. When you walk into a nice, neat garage, the office is neat, pit's neat, it sends any new hire, anybody visiting, the sense that we have our shit together. Noah's been with us for about a week and a half, right? This is your first full week.
Yeah.
And it just seems like it was meant to be.
Yeah, it's been working out really well.
He gets it, and he's taking initiative. He doesn't need babysitting and monitoring all day. He's good at prioritizing jobs versus things he wants to do. But I have the handbook for you and an accompanying quiz, and you can use the handbook to do the quiz.
Okay.
You can bring this back on Monday.
Yeah, absolutely. Some homework. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Will do.
Cool. So what's your take on working with the company so far?
My take is I love the group of guys. I think it's a good group of guys. I joke with my friends. They all have the Sopranos laugh, like the like it's just they're boisterous and positive and smiling, and it felt like hanging out with friends, even though I don't know these guys, but I'm excited to get to know them.
Sure.
And as a boss, it's nice to have someone that communicates and is on the same level and is level-headed and patient, and also knows when to okay, let's let them have their space and do the thing, because I've had top-down bosses that are really micromanaging, and that's just not good for the company, and I feel like that's more the boss doing what they want to do, and instead of letting the team work. And I don't know, it just feels like a cohesive unit.
So if you can quickly tell us about the shop and what you've done so far, and then what you're doing today, that'd be great.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so I'll start with the mower. We have to grease them up, all the grease points, and really important to do that, because if you don't, you'll just wear off metal, which you can't really replace with grease. You have to replace with expensive parts. And we also sharpen the blades. This is my parts blower section. They're going to be broken down and organized. This is too bulky, and it's a tripping hazard. And this is our trailer section, which there used to be mower belts, stuff that has nothing to do with trailers. There was an engine over here with stuff attached to it that I needed and didn't know it was here until a couple days ago. And then there's toolboxes, which a fairy godmother had ordered some socket organizers for me. This is really key. Here's the sharpening table.
I told Noah to own this place. This is his shop, it's his space, and I told him to run this place as if it's his own business.
Welding stations here. I don't know how to weld at all. My dad, he'd be laughing at me, master welder, and I don't know anything about it. So that'll be something fun to get into. Over here are some of the oils and stuff, This says gasoline, and there's no gasoline on the shelf. So just relabeling. I brought my own label maker. And then here's like the waste oil section. This was a huge mess, but
So we had two 55-gallon drums of waste oil, correct?
they were
Overflowing.
Full.
And we had been calling Safety Clean and one other company like repeatedly, and they kept saying, "We're coming, we're coming."
Yeah.
I think Safety Clean even said they came twice. Obviously, they never came because they were
Yeah.
full. And finally, we got a company to come. I think the other day.
Yeah.
So super stoked about that. So they're empty.
Yeah, now we can winterize, because I mean I couldn't. Even the these, just the what you'd put like the drain pans, those were full. You know, so this one's already up to here again, and this is the sign section, which is not technically my section, I guess, but I guess we share, which is cool. It's nice when other people come in and they're like, "Hey Noah, can I grab something?" Or "Hey Noah, can you help me with this?" It's cool. It's like my little zone.
So how do you stay organized throughout the day
How do I stay organized throughout the day? Well,
with your jobs and tasks?
yeah, well, the dispatch board helps. And then I think about most important things. Right now it's leaf season. We need leaf vacuums, we need mowers, and we need trucks to be running great. So those are my priorities. Those are the things I'm focusing on. I guess Service Autopilot is the kicker there. It's really useful.
Super powerful tool.
Yeah,
For running a business and staying organized. Yeah.
Like from a marketing sales standpoint, how do you guys market it and like gain new clients?
So we're certainly aggressive marketers, and when we consult for Ready Business Systems, I always tell people aggressive marketing is the way to go. And I say that because companies like Big Lots and Nordstrom and CVS, I get multiple emails from them every day. You don't have to market as much as a big box store, but it's evident and clear that aggressive marketing works. So at RA Lawns, we do Google, Facebook ads, we do yard signs, we do email marketing. I write the emails myself. We use text message marketing as well, which I try to limit because we don't want people opting out, but it's certainly a valuable tool. We do yard signs, door hangers, we post in town groups. Off the top of my head, that's about it. It's quite a big spread of marketing that we do. Though Google has been great for us with ads, we have such a good rating on Google now. We're 4.8. We've got 213 reviews. The algorithms with Google sort of puts us at the top of the list. So we're more focused right now on organic marketing efforts than paid ads.
Even the name of the company, RI Lawns, if someone's gonna Google for a landscape company, Rhode Island Landscapers, you're probably gonna be the first one to come up just because based off the name of the business alone.
That's right, and we have a phone number in our company name. It's sort of like that 1-800-GUT-JUNK company. So you can't. There's no confusion, I guess there. So it's 855 RI Lawns. That's the phone number. It's very straightforward. And yeah, RI Lawns. They look for Rhode Island Landscaping or Rhode Island Lawn Care. We're the first company that pops up.